Look at that guy.
I go into a hunting mode because something's going to happen here.
What the heck? I think that was a squid. No, that was a whale. Oh, here we go.
It looks like the shark is trying to frighten the whales into defecating before they die.
Oh, interesting.
During
Sharks.
the day, there's often very little food in the open ocean.
We're gonna go to the place
Developed a way to steal them
that is
from the whales.
more interesting.
Not in the bathroom. By the Christmas tree.
Oh yes.
By the Christmas tree in the bathroom.
I can see the shark picking off bits of
Right
squid.
here. The cat.
Cats. Say hi. So we're gonna peek in on seeing how the deep water. We have deep
They
water.
can reach depths of 600 meters, far deeper than Rick or the shark
This
can
here.
follow.
That's not deep water. It's an
Their
angel
diving
water
ability allows the
fountain.
whales to
It's
feed on
aquatic.
deep-sea squid all day. Most other predators
And then
must
we
wait
have
for night at the vertical
The shield of
elevation.
David. I'm not so sure how. We'll see how. Oh, there we go. There's a guy.
Swims on. All animals here are nomads, constantly in search of food or a mate.
Animals are constantly in search of food or a mate. This dude.
But the fact the whales were here
He was there, now he's
suggests
gone.
the area has potential.
The area has
Rick
potential.
decides to stay and see what happens next.
Rick decides to stay and see what happens next. Whoa, check this out.
And after a while, Rick finds another promising sign.
Rick finds another promising sign.
Where two currents meet, the nutrients from both become concentrated.
Oh,
A line of fertile water in the otherwise featureless
fertile
ocean.
water.
That current
check
line
this
is
out.
another indicator
I saw this
that
the other
we're in
day and I
right
was
area.
like, what?
So you're in one, stay
that?
with it. It's like a highway.
I think this thing came from. Look at this.
Phytoplankton
Do you have my phone?
Hold on, I do not have your phone.
feeds sunlight and the nutrients in the currents.
My wife literally loses her phone 30 times in one day. Believe it or not.
Open ocean
Hey,
and a feast for a school of surface.
all right, back to the water. Back to the fish. But check this
The
out.
anchovies have a problem. The bright light makes them an easy target for predators.
That piece of glass. That's
Not long before a school of skipjack tuna arrives.
yes. Benjamin Franklin on the $100 bill. His forehead is like 4 times the size of normal. Okay, that was funny. I don't know. There's some things that are just so stupid, but they're freaking hilarious. And you start laughing, and you know it's stupid, and you're like, I know what I'm laughing at is stupid, and I don't know why I'm laughing. But then you just get caught up in the moment of laughter, and you can't stop laughing. The laughing just keeps coming, and then if you have a friend that's laughing, they're laughing, and you're looking over at them, and their nostrils are flaring, they're laughing, and they got tears coming, and then you start laughing, you can't stop, and that goes on for like 10, 15 minutes, you know, and you get like a pain in the side because you're laughing so hard. That's the goods right there. I mean, seriously, a life without laughter like that is a wasted life. Okay, we got fish. Now, fish are great, but later on, on this
By the time a silky shark appears,
documentary,
just minutes later,
it gets down to the deeper parts, the nether, you know, fathoms down, deep miles under the ocean. And then you see that very interesting sea life. And yeah, I mean, if you want to see more, then just YouTube search deep water sea life, because there's some pretty freaky looking stuff down there. When you get down about, I don't know, what is it, 60, 70, 80,000 feet underneath the surface of the ocean, you see some critters down there that are very peculiar. There's no light. It's totally dark. The Abyss. Now, that was a pretty decent movie that came out in the 80s. I want to say like 84, 85, maybe 86. The Abyss. This guy has a pretty cool mustache. This guy also has a mustache.
I think we're in a good spot. What do you got? Yeah, I can see it a little farther than yours. It goes all the way over the edge.
Check it.
Log over there.
You see?
Go for it.
Benjamin Franklin's forehead is like 4 times the size of normal. When you look through this little, like, beveled piece of glass.
Dennis has spotted a log in the distance.
Dennis has spotted a log in the distance. Does anybody know what a Hobie cat is?
Can act like a tiny mobile reef, creating shelter for many
Oh, okay, I
species
thought I
of
just
fish.
saw like a sea monster, but
If
no.
life gathers
He's got a
speed
Hobie hat on.
There's every chance Rick will be in the thick of the
There's
action
also
at night.
a boat called a tornado.
We get close to it.
There's also Prindles, Nacras, Hobies, and tornadoes. Tornadoes are the best, but then nowadays you got the foil. You know, the sailboats are actually hitting 60 miles an hour now. These foil boats, they're up on the foil.
Heads in the same
It's
direction.
insane. It's
Another
absolutely insane.
encouraging sign.
My dad was sailing off the coast of Mexico one time, and he said about 10,000 dolphins just came up out of the water out of nowhere. Freaked him out, but he said it was one of the coolest things he's ever seen. Now, I had a dolphin one time when I was surfing in Oxnard, which is California, Southern California, and it's a place where you surf more in the wintertime,
Like the dolphins are feeding.
just north of Malibu. The surf there is good more in the summertime, but check this dude out. Oh, yes.
Postures are a warning to back off.
See, these here are bottlenose dolphin.
Following the dolphins.
This dude is
Yellowfin tuna often hunt together with dolphins,
filming them.
and they appear.
Anyway, I had this dolphin brush up against my foot, and they have excellent sonar. So he did it on purpose. He was being playful. I had another time where a seal brushed its whiskers and breathed on my feet when I was paddling back out to catch another wave when I was surfing, and that was pretty playful also. I've had nature be very playful. I had a butterfly one time land on my face and just chill there for like 30 seconds, and I was like, how's it going there, buddy? Take your time, stay there as long as you like. But yeah, nature and I get along quite well. If you get along with nature and nature gets along with you, that's a good sign. If children like you, that's good. If animals like you, that's good. If children and animals don't like you, there's something wrong with you.
Buzzing and rocketing around the water, chasing the small fish out into the open water.
Children and animals love my wife. Even though she loses her phone like 20 times a day.
Their entire lives
All right, these are pretty cool fish.
How they find something as small as a
Now
single
that dolphin
log in
that
thousands
just
of
went by had
kilometers
lots of
open
spots.
ocean is a mystery.
Oh, okay.
But predators and prey are both here in abundance.
Predators and prey are both here in abundance. My wife is British.
Black-tipped shark.
Yep,
A sign
my
of
limey
to be careful.
wife. My limey wife.
It's one thing to be a small fish.
I think that's actually one of the funniest. Okay, look at this dude.
There's just too many animals coming in here and joining this feeding frenzy.
Ooh, that's a sailfish.
A sailfish.
Pretty awesome sailfish, eh, dude?